What's the strangest thing you've seen a patient try to hide from hospital staff? I've been an ER nurse for almost 12 years, and by now I've pretty much seen it all, or at least I thought I had, until Mr. Jenkins came in. He was a polite, soft-spoken 72-year-old who walked in holding his stomach, clearly uncomfortable, and asked to be seen for what he called just some bad indigestion. I brought him back to a room and started the intake. From the beginning, something felt off. He kept shifting in the bed, wincing slightly and avoiding eye contact. "It's nothing serious," he kept repeating, though his heart rate was elevated and his blood pressure was creeping up. His wife sat beside him, clutching his hand, gently rubbing his knuckles with her thumb. She looked more worried than he did. Dr. Patel came in to do the physical exam. As soon as she started pressing gently around his lower abdomen, he flinched hard. When she touched the left lower quadrant, he actually grabbed her wrist and said, "Please don't touch there," almost in a whisper. His face was flushed, and he looked genuinely panicked. We ordered imaging right away, thinking maybe diverticulitis or an obstructed bowel, something internal, something bad. We were all bracing ourselves for a surgical emergency. But when the scans came back, Dr. Patel stopped mid-step in the hallway, stared at the screen, and said, "You're not gonna believe this." She turned to me and whispered, "There's something metal in his rectum." I blinked, thinking I misheard her. "Like, screw or something?" I asked. She shook her head and pointed at the screen. It was big, round, solid, and it definitely didn't belong inside the human body. We gently confronted Mr. Jenkins. At first, he tried to deflect, but after a minute, he broke down crying. His wife kept asking what was wrong until he finally confessed, and the room just went silent. Apparently, he had been suffering from constipation for several days. He went online, always a mistake, and found some bizarre advice in a forum about using a weighted object to stimulate things. So, naturally, he went into the hallway at home and unscrewed his wife's antique brass doorknob. Not just any doorknob, her favorite one. A family heirloom that had been in her family for generations. He said he didn't want to tell her what he'd done because she loved that doorknob. So instead of coming clean, he hoped it would work itself out. He waited 3 entire days before coming in, hoping gravity or miracles would help. Surgery was successful. They removed it without complications, though the whole OR staff had a hard time keeping a straight face. The real kicker came when we asked his wife if she wanted the doorknob back. She stared at it for a long moment, sighed, and said, "No, you can keep it." Mr. Jenkins came back for his follow-up a few weeks later. He looked healthier, a little embarrassed, but in good spirits. Before he left, he handed me a small box of chocolates with a handwritten note tucked inside. It read, "Thank you for your kindness. I've officially switched to prunes."